Hey everyone, we're going to go ahead and begin Block 4, Topic 3, Lesson 3. The goal for this lesson is that you will be able to model a relationship with an equation. All right, and I'll help you through that because that is a bit new to us. First off, I'm going to go ahead and start by reading the problem. It says, the graph shows the number of cyber attacks that are prevented by a security firm. Express the relationship with an equation. So first up, what I'm going to do is go ahead and look at the data points on my graph. They gave us 3 data points. This first one I'm going to go ahead and mark is right here. And the data points that go with that are 1 hour and 30 cyber attacks. So I'm going to go ahead and put the 30 with the 1 on my table. 1 hour goes with 30 cyber attacks. Let's go ahead and look at our next data point. They said look at when our time is 3 hours. So here's 3 hours. I'm going to go up until I reach the line. There's my second data point. And over until I reach the other line, and I get the number of cyber attacks to be 90. I'm going to go ahead and put that in my table. Okay, my next time that I'm going to look at is 6. Find 6 on my axis, go straight up until I reach my data point, and straight over, and I land at 180. Okay. The last lesson we did, we looked at how do we change from one number to the next going across. That's why we have that this center column right here, and that's just to write what my pattern would be. What do I do to 1 to make it 30? One thing I notice is that we are getting bigger, so I know 1 times something will give us 30. If I wasn't for sure, I could go ahead and use the inverse to figure that out. And remember, inverse means divide, so I could, see where I have room on my paper, write 30 divided by 1 to get 30. So 1 times 30 equals 30. Let's go ahead and look at 3. We want to remember do the same process. I'm starting with 3. I'm ending with 90. I should do the same process that I did before, which was this times 30. So I'm going to go ahead and try that. 3 times 30. Is that equal to 90? Go ahead and plug that into your calculator. I know 3 times 3 is 9, so 3 times 30 is equal to 90. All right, let's look at our last one. I'm starting with 6. I'm going to use the same process that I did before, which is times 30. I know 6 times 3 is 18, so 6 times 30 is 18 with a 0, which is 180. I found my process. We're taking our time times 30 to get our number of cyber attacks. So we're going to go ahead and use that information to write our equation. For the equation, I'm always going to use the first letter in each word for the column to help me with the table. So I know my time times 30 will give me my cyber attacks. I could also write it as cyber attacks is equal to our time times 30. Either way,